What's going on, y'all? New week, new challenges. I'm doing this super early today. I'm on my lunch break from senior NCOA, but as soon as my wife and son get home, we got to hit the road to head towards Ramstein for the championship tournament, volleyball tournament starting in the morning. So I'm going to be on the road all night. I didn't know if I'd be able to get it in or it'd be super late from the hotel. I'd rather just knock it out. So let's get right into it. Beast and Bum of the Week. My Beast of the Week, I went with BDZ. Putting up crazy good points the last 2 weeks, just bouncing back out of his hole and looking good. Trade's working out for him right now, shitty as it was. But I think, yeah, he put it all together. Kyle Manon got pick up after I dropped him for fucking nobody. Stupid move, good on him. So watching the waiver wire, I give him Beast of the Week for sure. Bum of the Week, YNJ, yet again. Not filling his lineup, not doing what he's supposed to do. Kamish, I'm glad you touched on it because I was going to make a formal plea to boot this kid. I mean, this makes 4 weeks of the 9 so far where he didn't set his lineup and left a hole open. I can't say a whole lot like I won 1 week, not partially because I went back and looked. There's no way he could have beat me, but one of his losses came during that week where he just didn't set his fucking lineup. I don't know the dude like that, but man, that's shit you do for make-believe fantasy leagues on ESPN. Like, I don't know. You being graceful with him, good for you. If it were me, his ass would be gone. And I wouldn't think twice about it. So whatever. He's bum of the week. He's going to continue to be the bum until he does his job. Rolling right into the matchups. Speaking of him, going up against Zeke, not even going to look at it. We're going Zeke because YNJ probably won't set his lineup this week. Again. Moving on. Duke Shabags versus Candy Shop. Computer who got heavily favored for Duke. Let's see what he's got. Lamar Jackson was nice for him coming back. It definitely helps him out in a big way. Good running back matchups. Wide receivers. See Candy Shop. Oh, Drake May might find himself in a shootout against Tampa Bay, potentially. Dave Montgomery, man, he took a bunch of touches from Jameer last week. I hope it doesn't go that way this week. I need some help. I'm thinking maybe Kamani Vidal bounces back. I don't know how he did so bad last week. He should have been balling. Don't know about A.J. Brown. He's just up in the air, man. But the other wide receivers, and Adunze, taking 0 from him when they put up 47 points. I don't know how the hell that happened. I can't see it happening again this week. But overall, I got to agree with Computer here. I think Duke's going to pull it out. Just a tough matchup. Bad timing for you, Candy Shop. All right, next. Rene Chan on her and Cannoli. Cannoli ain't got his lineup. And I know I'm early, so I can't really... I can try and guess real quick. So he's going to have to go with either DeAndre Swift or Trevion Henderson. And then wide receiver, who's he got? Jacoby Myers. Okay, he should still be able to put up a decent lineup. It's hard to make these guesses when you got so many holes because I don't know what he's going to do as far as filling them. So let me see. Red balls. I'm sorry, not red balls, but these books. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to give it to Cannoli. Once he sets his lineup, he's got some options on the bench right now that could pay out. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Cannoli on this one. All right, next, Island of Misfit Toys and Chubb. Yep, heavily favored for Chubb, which is weird because we've been doing pretty well lately, BDZ. Oh, the Alvin Kamara trade, is that going to pay off? I don't know, man. Rondé Gadsden's definitely been paying off. Like I said, you've done really well with the damn waiver wire this year. I think you had to based on how you started out, but hey, that's part of winning. That's what it takes. I think you did the same thing last year too, and see what happened. But let's see for Chubb. John Judkins. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go Chubb Hunter on this one too. I think the computer's got this one right. All right, next up, Commish Man Soup versus Philly Boy Green. The battle of the best, the unbeaten. Like you say, one of y'all is going to be 40. Pretty close in predictions too. 59 to 41% probability. Let's see who you got. Jordan Love against the revamped Philly defense. J.K. Dobbins. You know he's going to run all over them fucking faders, man. I'm expecting him and R.J. Harvey to have a big day. And we might as well just address it now. Y'all coming to Denver on Thursday night. We're coming off a short week. I know, exhausted. Big-time fourth-quarter comebacks. It's a trap game for us, but I can't see us losing this one, man. Brock Bowers is my only fear. And then again, I don't even know what to do with him because I forget who said it. Was it BDZ in the chat? If we put Riley Moss on him, I think he's going to be okay. Maybe hold him a little bit. But if we leave it to the linebacking core to cover down on him, he's probably going to eat us up unless we get your offensive line so bad. You know what? I'm not worried about Brock Bowers. And matter of fact, that's why I pulled him. Of course, I got Denver's defense, so I don't want to. If Bowers scores, it just takes me into negative points, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, faders are going down. All right, back to the pick. DJ Moore, Deebo Samuel, Justin Jefferson, Sean against Indy. Jordan. Man, I can't go against that running back core. I got to give this one to the commish. It should be a good match, but yeah, I think he's going to pull this one out, man. A little bit of karma for that trade. All right, final matchup. Me versus Red Balls. He's got his lineup in there. It's got me pretty heavily favored to win, but that ain't been the case for quite some time now, so I don't know. I'm still up in the air on what I want to do with my wide receiving core. Like I said, I got a handful of quality starters, but I am pretty sure I can't go with Brock Bowers this week, despite what he did last week. I don't think that's even possible. That could be a repeat, but again, just put me in negative numbers if I mess around with him. And I got other guys that should be able to put up close to the same as his output this week. Don't think Drake London's going to have another 40-plus point week. Not against Indy, with Sauce being out there now. I can't see that. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going with the computer. It's going to be me. I think I'll pull it off this week. Hopefully, I need to. I got to keep up the pace with these other two guys. They just keep putting out wins, no matter how you get them, whether because your opponent don't set their lineup or what. You still did your part. You guys are still ahead of me. I got to catch up. Yeah. All right. So, yep. Hopefully, I'll do better this week in the picks. Last week was my first negative week. I went 2-4. That shit was ugly. I'm embarrassed, and Commish was right to give me shit for it. All right, final segment, where I was right, where I was wrong. To be fair, I wasn't right on a whole lot of shit this past week. Bo Nix was about the only thing. He showed out again, had another big game, carried the team. I mean, it was a decent fantasy game, but a big-time game for the Broncos. The dude came down clutch. He was where he needs to be, man. Where I was wrong now, y'all called it Brock Bowers versus Nico Collins. Once Nico started catching the ball immediately on the Broncos secondary, and when PS2 was down, or with PS2 down, I was like, man, he's going to have a big-ass day. And I just know Brock Bowers is going to struggle to come back. So I was dead-ass wrong because that dude looked like a beast and put up crazy good points. So that's 3 different weekly winners on my roster this year. Goes to prove know what I'm doing when I draft. Can't get the big wins or nothing, but at least I'm picking the right players and areas. Also, where I was wrong, and Philly Boy Green won't shut the fuck up about it, is Gainwell shit. Yes, he's a Pittsburgh Steeler. I don't pay attention to these poverty franchises, man. All I know is in his photo, he's still in the Eagles uniform, and that's the only place I ever known him to play. So, got that one wrong, man. Sue me, whatever. I'll never pick him again or even talk about him again, probably, but it is what it is. So, yep, that's the picks for the week. Best of luck to everybody. For my folks up in Ramstein, like I said, I get into town late tonight. Tournament starts tomorrow. Vilsec starts playing at 10:30. If y'all got time, want to come over, be at Ramstein High School. My baby girl will be playing every hour and a half starting at 10:30 until the end of the tournament. And then hopefully Saturday at 2 o'clock, she'll be in a championship game is the dream. So, yeah, hope to run into y'all. If I can make the time, I'm going to swing by headquarters and shoot it up or chat it up with you guys a little bit, shoot the shit. But appreciate y'all and good luck.